Did you press it?
Yeah, I pressed
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
It was processing. Now I had to have to hit go live on.
Okay. Now I'm live on.
There we go. Yeah.
I hit stream to your audience and I don't see nothing.
This is why. Hold on. Let me. Who that? Who that?
You are live.
Well, some joint already popped up on your keep it old school. It says
Oh, it
we keep
did?
it old school here. No hate, no verses, and no comments. So something is there.
Oh, that's Chuck saying that. Oh no, he has a thing that comes up.
Okay.
It's a message. I mean, it's a comment right after anything that posts. So maybe it is live because once that goes
Yeah.
up, it's probably saying it. Yeah.
Yeah, you live because that comes up.
Okay. What's up, everybody?
Yeah. Let me see. Let me go to your Facebook. Keep.
Professor P, come on.
Professor P. Who that? Me?
That's you,
That's me.
Professor Harless.
Am I live? Hold on. Did I go live on my
I see
joint?
two
Yes.
lives here. I see two lives right there. One live, two
No,
live.
see, I wasn't live. I was now I'm live on Instagram. Now I see my Instagram. You sure you live, dude?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, because I'm seeing the people come in.
Okay, all right. Sure.
Professor P, we're good. We're live on the YouTube page.
I got glasses. Cause I'm not afraid to wear my glasses on the screen.
Okay. You ain't trying to
All
get
right.
the young ladies.
Hey, what's up, Mike? Mike Moran, Mohoran, Nelson Diaz. Hey, Bay DJ. Is that the same Bay DJ that plays her father's records on TikTok? She got
What's
a
her
nice
name?
little page going on.
She plays her dad's records.
I
Yeah,
want my
she
daddy's
plays
records.
her dad's record collection.
That's the first thing I thought of. I want my daddy's records back. That's the first thing I thought of when you said that.
This how you know you. This how you. I be looking at the comment section and on some of my old songs or whatever, and they be like, "Oh, I remember when my father played this for me at the." Oh my god! Oh,
yikes! Yo.
Hey, yeah, that is her. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Congrats.
Welcome.
Your channel is doing really well.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you. And thank you for popping in for a second. All right. All right. You're just gonna wait for some more folks to come in. But basically what we're gonna be talking about today. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't doing that. I was just saying, peace. I got people coming in. XL Forward. That's my people. EXCLFWD. They got some dope clothes. I was wearing them. I wore a T-shirt last night on a CDOC again. So my people, they be sending me some dope stuff. And I, in turn, actually, if you listen to the podcast that I have, what's the name of the podcast? The Perspective Podcast. We do commercials for XL Forward. So go to EXCLFWD on Instagram. Pick up some gear. Commercials. Gotta do commercials.
Good evening.
You gotta pay the bills. Pay the bills.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm old school to the core. So ain't nobody gonna be sending me nothing.
Yeah, here you go. Is it dope?
Oh, I like
that. Dope hat. I got sent.
Like that.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll be rocking this all the time.
Nice. We saw Aaron without his hat on the other day. You know, I wasn't quick enough to get a screenshot, but
He like LL in the 80s.
What do you think was underneath this hat? What was going on?
Have you ever seen what
I
his
think
head
he
looked like? I got a
I
picture
thought
of
he
it.
I think he had a Stephen A hairline or something like that, and he just wasn't, it just wasn't
He
working.
he got he got a Ultraman head.
No word.
He got an Ultraman head. He'd be like,
I mean, I know what his head looked like now, and I can't really talk, but
he got an Ultraman head.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God for Kangos, right?
Yeah.
Just Kylie. Yeah, so I don't know. Aaron, maybe you want to tell these good, fine folks who we are and what we got going on.
Ooh. Okay. So us three are called the Pop Culture Club. That's POP, culture spelled with a K, and club spelled with a K. We just started a YouTube page and we talk pop culture. So the very first episode we were talking about Breaking Two, and the movie Breaking Two Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo. You have to say the full name.
Yes,
When you say
yeah,
Breaking Two, you have to say Electric Boogaloo because
and
the continuity must continue.
of course, and we had our guest was Mr. Marco Seidelman or Ziedelman, and
See them,
I
yeah.
forget the name of his book, but he wrote a book about canon films
Stories
and
from the trenches.
Stories from the Trenches, and he wrote it about Sam Furstenberg and canon films because Sam Furstenberg, if you know the history of his films, he directed Breaking Two Electric Boogaloo. So we did an episode of that. If you go to our page on YouTube, Pop Culture Club, that's Pop Culture spelled with a K, Club spelled with a K, you'll see the episode. And we'll have more episodes coming. We're going to be on here every week. We'll do a live this week. Next week we might do another show, but go to that page, follow the page, like, share, subscribe, send to your friends. But we'll be talking about a whole range of pop culture topics. But today we're going to talk about games that we used to play as kids. And all three of us are East Coasters. These two guys are Philly guys. So their games might be different from me that I played in Jersey. But if you played something or you recognize something or something's weird, leave a comment. Let us know, and we'll try to answer stuff while we're on here.
Shout out Just Kylie. I'm trying
Introduce everybody.
Oh, well, listen. I am Ultramag7. Yeah, I forget we're on all these different pages. I'm Ultramag7, the Culture Clip King. If you follow me on Instagram, I do what I call culture clips. It's like a little hip hop, a little video mashup, and I do a whole bunch of stuff. But if you go there, you'll find all of that information. Alice, take it away.
My name is Hollis P. Monroe. I am a music producer. I used to make hip hop when I was younger. Then I transitioned into house music, electronic music, deep house. And I made a couple songs a few people have heard in the past. You might be familiar with them. And now I'm linking up with my two friends, one from grade school, one from my university days, except he graduated. I dropped out.
Who?
No?
Hey, graduate. Shoot, that's the
No.
all money. That's the all money.
No? What, me?
Okay.
Yeah. See, well, listen. The smart people moved on when it was time, right?
He told me just stop coming.
All right.
They like,
bro,
what you doing
I-
here?
Don't show me.
Let me introduce I'm Chucky Old School on Instagram at Keep It Old School, at Facebook Keep It Old School. I'm I'm in the community with Aaron. We post clips, mix and mash, movies, commercials, TV. It's just a smorgasbord of clips that we mash up together. So I'm from Philly. I'm with the grade school of Hollis. Aaron from being in the community.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for coming through. Check us out. Pop Culture. Oh, can we Pop Culture? Can
Club.
Club.
Club. Look, Pop Culture Club.
I mean, we are kings as well.
And good night. Thank you. No.
We are
Thank
here.
Thank
All
you,
right, let's
Jules.
get. Who's going on with the first game? Who's going with the first game?
You
I'll go.
go with the
All right,
first game.
all right, all right. I'm gonna go with the OG, which is tag. Now, tag is universal, but tag had, tag was like, it had an offshoot. There was TV tag, there was freeze tag, there was cartoon tag. It was the gist of it is you were it,
Mm-hmm.
and it was play.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And if you guys remember how you had to pick who was it? It was my mother and everybody had to stick their toes in.
Yeah.
My mother and your mother. Well, somebody got punched in the nose. I'm not sure who it was, but somebody got punched in the nose. It wasn't my mom. I'm sure it wasn't my mom.
Yeah.
But somebody's mom got punched in the nose, and that's who it was. That's how we found out was it. And with tag, you could have 30 people playing. And in elementary school, our recesses were what, 15 minutes? So we could have 30 people playing and nobody would even try to tag you because there's too many of us playing. So or if nobody liked you, you weren't getting tagged. So I mean, you could just stand there and they would, walk right by you. But for me, the OG of every game, because kids even play it now, and even today's age, kids play tag. So that would be my first OG game that I would go with. That it's got to be above all the rest of them is tag and everything else.
What's TV tag though?
You running around and you'd say different strokes.
Okay.
And and they couldn't tag you because you said a TV show. You're running around and you said Little House on the Prairie. Now you might get punched for saying Little House on the Prairie if you were black. What you say, Little House on the Prairie? Did he just say Little House on the Prairie?
And you couldn't say the same thing. Like you had to say.
You could not repeat somebody, because if you repeated what somebody else said, you was it.
Okay.
You don't remember that house?
No, I remember.
Okay.
I remember.
Everybody else got it. I know y'all remember TV tag, freeze tag. It was just
we have reverse freeze tag.
Reverse freeze tag? What was that?
Yeah, where like someone. No, hold on. When you play freeze tag, see now I'm realizing I'm really old now. When freeze tag, you tag somebody, and was it reverse freeze tag or just reverse tag? You had to tag somebody so that you could become it. But in the other one, you tag. Tell me again, how did tag go? Because I know we played a different version. Hold on. How you play tag?
Aaron, you've been in Jersey. You played it. Tell them.
Whoever was it,
Uh-huh.
they would have to run and try to catch people. When you catch the person, now you're it. But
so you tag the person.
That's OG tag. That's regular tag. That's not freeze tag. That's not TV tag. That's not kung fu tag. That's just regular tag. That's tag light. I mean, that's tag the original. It's like the original.
Yeah. Okay.
No dressing.
So let's say 5 people are playing. One person is it. So they're chasing around the other 4 persons, and then when they tag someone, they become it, and then that person is chasing around the other 4 people again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Okay. So we had a little variation, right? Which was the reverse tag, right? Which was if you had 5 people playing and you were it, the 4 people would be chasing you.
Oh.
See?
Wow.
I mean, you got to be fast for this, though. You need to know how to weave.
That's what they call a variation. That's what you call a variation.
Absolutely.
Or an offshoot, if you would. Offshoot.
Yes, absolutely. So you will reverse it, right? It was called, Jules says it was called tick in Ireland, and it could carry on.
Wow.
Well, yeah, like this is when like people show up at your house and tag you and you in, and then they run off. I like that. I
They
like
just did a
that.
movie. They did a movie a couple years about that. They did a movie
Tick.
about that called Tag.
Yeah, that's dope. It was called Tick.
Wow.
Okay. And so with the reverse tag, you would be it, and then everyone would be trying to be it to get everybody else to chase them. So, you know, yeah,
Wow.
Mhm.
you were
I
playing
did
with
not
fire.
get that one. I
Yeah,
did
we
not
had
get
that.
that one.
Yikes.
I missed that meeting where I missed that meeting. I didn't get the newsletter delivered that, so I wasn't. I did not hear about that.
I missed that
Mhm.
meeting.
Yes. It was awesome. If you could run fast, it was good. Yeah. If you could run fast, it was good. And I like doing the little stutter step on people, you know, breaking the ankles and all that, you know. I used to be good at that. I
I
don't know why.
remember. I remember. Yeah, Hollis ran around a lot. He did run around a lot.
Yeah, I was fast. I was fast. Yeah, so okay.
Who's next? Who's next? Since I started it off, who's next?
But just go. Hollis is in the middle. Get next, Hollis.
Well, I wanted to say I wanted to talk about wall ball, right?
Oh,
And wall ball was this game where you had a tennis ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't it always cool when you got these you know, most people had these like regular green tennis balls, but every once in a while someone would show up with like the fresh Johns, the yellow ones that were like a
oh,
little fuzzier, you know,
yeah.
like, you know what I
Easier
mean?
to grip. Easier to grip.
Yeah. That was like
Now, for everyone, tell them the rules about
yeah,
wall ball. I played because I played wall ball with you. We played wall ball together, so I
Yes.
remember that.
so the version at school, one person would stand closer to the wall, and everybody else will be behind you, and you would throw the ball up against the wall. It would bounce off the wall behind you, and everybody had to try to catch it. Now, is that, and then if you caught the ball, then you go up and you be the one to throw it again, right? So we had another version. By the time I think we had wall ball in my school, and then I took it back to my neighborhood, and we turned it into a game called Suicide.
I remember suicide.
That's
I
a whole
remember
different game.
Is that a different game?
That's a whole
That's-
different game.
But it's the basic principle of, or maybe it's a different Suicide. I'm just gonna tell you the one we had, right?
I know the one you had.
So in the Suicide version of the game, you throw the ball up, everybody tries to catch it. But if you try to catch the ball and it touches your hand or something and you miss it, you had to run up to the wall and everybody would punch you on your way to, tag the wall.
There was variations of that. Yeah.
We ain't doing
Aaron,
that.
what was your variation? What was different about yours?
You would have to go to the wall, and then somebody'd have the ball, and they could
Coming at you.
They had to stay like from a certain distance and try to hit you.
Yeah. We played that in North Philly, and we did that in North Philly. We didn't play the version, Hollis, where everybody could hit you on your way to. I remember that, but we didn't really play that. But the Aaron talked about where if you got touched or whatever, somebody could just stand there. You had to go up against the wall. You had to put your hand up like this against the wall, and they could just hum the ball at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, you ain't have to, but if you valued your face,
Well, yeah. Well, I mean,
if you valued your face, that's how you would stand. But other fools would stand up like this up against the wall and be trying to look back. Don't throw it so hard. See? That's how you get a black eye, right? Right.
You gotta go explain that.
Yeah. I'll get back to it because what you just described was part of a different game that we used to play in my neighborhood.
Aaron, what you got?
Yeah, the ending that you just said. Yeah.
Okay. Let me start. I'm gonna start. I don't know if y'all played it, but did y'all play Hot Peas and Butter?
Yeah.
I think I did. I think we had a different name for it.
Okay, hot peas and butter was basically kind of like the tag thing. But what you would do, you would take a belt
Uh-huh.
and you would hide the belt,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
then you would try to, somebody would hide it. Then everybody's trying to find where it's at. It's like you hot, you cold, you hot, you cold. Oh, you getting hot, you getting hot.
You on fire.
You're fine.
You walking on the sun.
And then there was you walking on the sun. There was like a base. Like you would pick what was the base, and then
Uh-huh.
if you picked up the belt,
Yeah.
you could go beat people until they hit the base.
Yes. Yes.
That's,
God
that's
forbid.
exactly how I remember it.
God forbid you have somebody that fell. But hold on, I got a clip of it. I'm gonna play the clip.
Everybody see
Playing
it.
the
Everybody-
street, hot peas and butter. They still play hot peas and butter? Did y'all play hot
No,
peas?
we didn't play hot peas. What is hot peas and
That's
butter?
when you would take like a belt and you would like hide it somewhere, and everybody would try to look for it. And when they get closer, you go, "Ooh, you getting hot? You getting hot?" And then when they find it, it's hot peas and butter, and they could whip you on the. No, everybody has to run back to the base, and anyone that you caught, you could beat them with the belt.
Yeah, now that would be on the news if you did something like that.
That's what
Yeah.
it was. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
And then you get if you couldn't make it to the base, you'd be running all 3 blocks away, trying to get around, like trying to get all the way back around to the base.
You might
I'm
just go
trying to
back
call
home. You'd be
timeout,
like,
or
I
trying to
quit,
call,
I
or
quit.
trying to call timeout. My mom called me or something, Timeout, timeout.
Yeah, ain't no timeout.
But you hear my
There was
mom?
guys that would do. There were guys that would do. You see your mom getting off the bus, you run over to your mom, and it was some dudes that didn't care. They were like, but your mom going to see you get it. I'm sorry, Miss Jones. Little Chucky's getting ready. We playing hot peas and butter, so you're about to watch your son catch one. That's
Exactly.
just how it's just how it is.
Yeah.
And my mom would look and be like, "Hey, well, take it."
Jules, Jules, are you in Ireland? Or is that what it was called in Ireland? Is that what
They
you
played
said?
that in Ireland. That is so decent.
So he said wall ball was called handball.
We
But
call
we had-
handball something different. We had it
Yeah,
different.
we-
Like I worry about like tennis, where you hit the ball up against the
Yeah.
wall and then you hit it. That's what we call handball.
Yeah, wall ball is throwing it overhand like this. Handball for us was like hitting it up against the wall.
Mhm.
Okay, so he's Irish, but he lives in Liverpool. Shout out. Yeah. So okay, all right. Just to go back, since he brought up handball, so handball is the version where like you hit it up against the wall and everybody's like rotating. You guys have the balls. Everybody.
Hold the juice.
Hold the juice. Hold the juice. Hold the juice.
So you would hit it like this, and it's got to bounce once on the ground and then once on the wall, and then everybody they running around trying to do it. You know what I mean, like that. But so what you describe as your suicide is that's how our handball was. So, which we called ass ball. So you would.
You can't. These names are just not really conducive to where we are now in 2026.
Hold the
I mean,
juice.
I mean, butt ball. I mean, you said big ass ball. They call it butt balls. I mean, it's not really conducive now.
Yes,
Can't really-
yes.
Hold up.
It probably means something else right now.
On my chat, salute to Rodrigo. He said wall ball was called murder ball. I think so.
I remember. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Because you go to different neighborhoods and you say, y'all play this? They're like, what you talking about? We play, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Me moving from West Philly to North Philly, like, y'all play wall ball? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, play no wall ball. And then I explain, oh, that's corny, man. We don't play that around here.
Y'all soft over here.
What? And nobody got hit? You ain't have to go line up against the wall. You ain't have to go line up?
Yeah.
Oh, man, y'all. Did y'all play?
Yeah.
I got one for y'all. Did y'all play King Ball?
What was King Ball?
Okay, King Ball, and we didn't play this. House, for those that know me House, we were kids together. We went to grade school. So when we didn't play this when we were kids, I didn't remember when I moved to North Philly from West Philly, and the playground around the corner there was a king ball court, but I didn't know what it was. So king ball it was four squares. And it's spelled King, right? So you took a basketball or one of them balls that play dodgeball with them rubber ones, and what you had to do. All right, for to give you guys visual aid. Let's say, Aaron, you're in K. Hollis, you're in the N. I'm in the you're in the G. I'm in the I, and let's see, Gary Coleman's in the N next to me, right? Gary Coleman. So
Always.
the king, Aaron, since you're king, you bounce the ball and you can bounce it to any square. It has to bounce inside the square, right? And you had to hit the ball to somebody else's square, and it had to bounce in the square. So let's just say, Aaron, you bounce the ball to me, and you can hit the ball, you can bounce it as hard or as high as you want it because they had to catch it and put it in another square or they were out. So if Aaron, you did that to me, I'm just gonna slam the ball and Gary Coleman's out. So when Gary Coleman's out, and it was a line because it was only four squares, so it was a line. So once Gary Coleman, he had to go back to the back of the line, and Ty Bridges got in the line, right? But I move over. Switch spots. So and we go until I get to the king, and then the king always serves. But that's how it was. You had to hit the ball inside the square, and you could bobble it. And we had to get the rules before the game. All right, you only get three bobbles. You only get three bobbles, or four bobbles, then you out. Then Kimberly comes in. So it was just a line. So that's how. None of y'all played this before. None of y'all heard king ball.
I kind of remember this. But I like this. It seemed like you got to be high functioning for this game. Like
yeah.
I think this is something we might have played at school, but I couldn't bring it back to my neighborhood though. Like, my neighborhood.
I had never played it before. And I'm like, king ball, but I got good at it because I was skinny and I was fast. So so you could bounce the ball and it would go all the way out there. As long as you caught it and bounced, you couldn't hold on to it. You only, you had to hit it back, and if it didn't hit in the square, you was out, and somebody moved in. So and it just went all the way around and around and around.
The problem is I don't hear about anybody getting hurt. Like I need. I think for it to appeal to a lot of people, someone's got to get hit in the face some kind of way. Like, you know what I mean? At least get your thumb jammed or something. Like, you know what I mean? When you try to catch the ball. I think this is why people probably didn't play this in my neighborhood. Yeah.
That had to be a possible outcome for it to be fun. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Without
if there wasn't a chance you couldn't break a bone, it wasn't fun. If it wasn't fun,
you need some stakes. You know what I mean? You need something to, so much.
Yeah, but Gary Coleman or Emmanuel Lewis, they weren't good at king ball. You had to get Gary Coleman and Emmanuel Lewis. They would have been their game. No,
once it bounces, it's over. Could you jump? Could you jump and catch?
Yeah, you could. You could jump and get, but you had to hit it in somebody's square. I mean, and then we got precision, and you had to hit the corner. There was like line judges in tennis. No, they didn't hit the square. That was in. That was in. That was in.
Lewis Lowlife on my stream, he said you could play 4 to 6 squares. Is that?
Well, it had to be. Well, we spelled the King. So that's how
it would be a longer word.
He thinking queen. Queen.
There you go.
Well, the whole part of waiting in line, the whole part of since it was only 4, you were waiting in line, so you're patiently waiting. All right, I'm up.
And Rodrigo said we old school, tougher kids back in the day, fun as hell.
Yeah. What is Kick the Can? I mean, I've heard this name, heard of this game, but I don't.
The only thing I know about Kick the Can is no, we didn't play that. The only game, I mean, that's a game from like the 30s. I remember the Twilight Zone movie, Scatman Crothers was playing Kick the Can with them, but it wasn't a game we played.
I don't even know how it goes.
Somebody just said something I'm gonna bring up.
Kick the Can, yeah, we didn't play that. If anybody out there in that world if you guys play that, if you're our age and you play Kick the Ball, I would love to know. Tell me, because
Only kick
we
the
didn't
ball
play
I know
that.
is the Crown Rulers.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know kick the can. I don't ever remember. I don't know if I ever remember seeing a
My man said
can.
rock fight.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was real. See, for any of the younger people that are watching, you could die playing these games, and we didn't care.
I
That's
don't,
just what we did.
Chuck. I don't know if you remember me being able to wear sunglasses in class, right?
Really?
Uh,
No.
yes. I mean, no, it wasn't like a everyday thing or whatever, but we were playing a version of having a rock fight. We had a crayon fight in we had a crayon fight in my in the base. We were in somebody's basement or whatever, right? And I mean, I think one of my stepbrothers was like, "Yo, let's have a crayon fight." And then, you know, those big joints that was flat on one side, like, you know, because we couldn't just color, we couldn't just draw something, create something. No, no, no.
When it was a group of you, you had to have something. Let's just have a fight. Let's just if it's
Yes,
let's just have
yes,
a toy fight. You know what I
yes,
mean? Let's rock fight, bottle fight, whatever. Let's just have a fight where we throw projectiles at each other, where
yes.
we could seriously hurt each other, and it was fun.
Right. So what happened was we were in a kind of a dark basement, and one of my stepbrothers says, "Yo, let's have a crayon fight." And I mean, as soon as I turned my head, the fight was already on.
Ooh.
So all I felt was this immense pain and this bright light. I have gotten on the first throw, I have gotten hit directly in the eye with the crayon. And because we were in the dark basement, my pupil was dilated.
Ooh.
And when the crayon hit my eye, it paralyzed my pupil open. So whenever I tried to go into the light, it was just like going directly into my eye. So I had to go to Shea Eye Institute and get all this stuff, drops and all this to, you know, heal up my joint. And I got to wear sunglasses in class.
Look
So
like Ray Charles.
yeah.
Suede 419 said, "I got hit with a rock and had to get stitches."
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
But that was something you wore with pride, though. I bet you he wore that with pride. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, he got stitches. You're like, yeah, I got stitches. What? I'm from
Yes.
off them corners. I got stitches, man. I'm real about my rock fighting. I'm real about it.
Let's take a pause for the calls real quick. I want to say salute to the Rec Boys, the boys coming in, but take a pause for the calls. Again, if you're just getting here, we are the Pop Culture Club. We just talk things pop culture, and we actually have a video on our YouTube page that has us talking about Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo, and we brought in our guy Marco Ziedelman. He's German, and we talked about Canon Films. What's it? Sam
Sam
Furstenberg.
Furstenberg.
So go check that out. Go follow the page. Go share, like, and all that. But Pop Culture Club, POP, Culture with a K, Club with a K. Back to the game.
Check us out. Check us out.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to put the link in there for y'all.
Oh, word.
Oh, continue.
Well, who's next? Did you go?
I went with King Ball. I went with King Ball. I think the last game we talked about was King Ball, and then we just went off on a tangent off of King Ball.
Go ahead, Hollis. Well, unless
I'm
you
doing.
want to do.
Listen, I'm trying to.
Oh, now he's the secretary.
Yes, I'm taking notes.
Okay. Well, this is what I'm gonna talk about. I saw somebody post it, and it was one that I had. I want to see who said it. Who said it? Suede 419 said, "Kill the Man," which I played. Kill the Man. That was a game we played. So, Kill the Man
I've never heard it.
You might have played. It might be a different name. It's the easiest thing to play. You get the football, and you throw the ball up. Whoever got the ball,
Oh, yeah,
now everybody has to run and try to tackle you. You get like dog pile, and then you do it again. So it's just like people just jumping on top of you. So, but we called it kill the man.
And if you wanted to be tough, you did it on a cement. You know what I mean? You did it on a cement. It wasn't, we didn't just do it on the ground. We did it on the cement, on the sidewalk.
Hey, Chuck, I had finely manicured lawns, so I played it on the ground.
Well, see,
I grew up in the suburbs of New Jersey with finely manicured lawns.
yeah, we had grass as well, but it just what we didn't call it. We didn't have lawns. We had grass. So there's a different.
I had a front lawn and a back lawn. I used to cut the grass and, Hold up. I want to show this video because I was looking for a clip. There's a group. It's on YouTube. I forget what the page is. These guys play Kill the Man all the time. So, but they're not tackling each other. It's kind of weak. But they were at an amusement park. So I'm going to play this clip. But if we played it, you was going to get tackled.
The football because this kid just told me, and definitely Tommy has it. And that would have been great information for him to have. But since he's a jerk bag, he doesn't get to know it now. Loser.
Oh my gosh. Guys, Tommy has the ball. Guys, Tommy has the ball. I see him. I think the most difficult part is walking around and having people spot me and whatnot, and then shoot because I'm not in the back of the park.
I knew scouting would work. I knew scouting would work.
I think I had the ball for like maybe 4 minutes.
Okay, so all right.
Nobody's diving at nobody's legs. Nobody's getting flipped over. Nobody's getting dropped on their head. That's not fun.
Here's the thing. If that was me playing with Tommy, we would have tackled Tommy on the concrete. We would have smashed the child on the hard concrete.
It's just the price of the game.
It wasn't no tag you're it. You was going to get.
Exactly. So I
that
put
one house.
Shout out to Danny Fro. He's over on your Facebook channel and your Facebook page, and he was talking.
Thanks for coming through.
Yeah, he's from Florida. Checking in from Florida. He was talking about shooting marbles.
Oh my God! I mean, really? I mean, we would go to the corner store and get the best marbles. You almost didn't even want to play with them because you didn't want to lose them. I would take my favorite marble. I would just sit it on my counter and just look at it because I wasn't playing with that. No. That's not the one I'm playing with. I'm not playing with that.
I'm not sure if I ever learned how to play marbles.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I mean, I remember playing, but I don't know if I ever. All I know is like you take one marble and then you.
Here we go. Listen, if anybody knows, Hollis playing freeze tag now.
No. Listen, hold on. Hold the juice.
Hold the juice. It's like the end police academy.
I just want to tell people, Chuck and myself are United States, and Hollis is in Germany currently. Yeah. Not that the internet is
not Germantown, Germany, not Germantown.
Yeah,
Germany.
Yeah, we have legendarily poor internet infrastructure.
Oh, hold up! Peace to my brother Ron Living. That's my go follow Ron Living. That's my dude. He got some incredible music, but also peace to Lewis Lowlife. He said, thanks for sharing with me Australia. So we got Australia in the house.
Yeah.
South. What time is it in Australia? Who knows? What time is it in Australia right now? Is it tomorrow? How did today go for you guys?
It's tomorrow. It's definitely tomorrow.
Okay. How did today go for you guys?
It's
over
next
there?
week over in Australia.
What do we got to look forward to for the rest of the evening?
Yeah, it's tomorrow here too already.
Oh well, yeah, okay, you're right. But it's more tomorrow in Australia. It's more tomorrow. It's tomorrow plus in Australia. See,
it's tomorrow.
Hey, all right. You can't get away without saying Dead Man, Scully, Scully's, you know, and I mean that was or some people called it tops, but there was a different game called tops. But you know, you would take the top of like what was it, Dax hair grease, you know, a year supply, you take the top, you melt some wax in there
Yeah.
and you get it off the top, and it was a what was it, what's the pirate thing with the skull and crossbones, it was in the middle of it, and then it had all the way around. How I should have sent you a picture of that house so you could post it. But it was like you had to pluck your top from 1 to 2, and if
Mhm.
somebody got in your way, you could pluck them into the dead man or the skelly, and they
Mm.
had to wait. They had to wait until somebody plucked them out. And if they didn't like you, you sat there all game. But that you know. But
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody. I'm sure there's variations. And you got people from Australia and Ireland. Did you guys play that over there? Did you guys even hear of it? Because in America, everybody played Skelly or Dead Man, whatever you wanted to call it. But we all played it. Biggie made it famous where everybody, you know, in his back in the day song. But that was the game for him, and you could play that for hours. I mean, literally hours playing Scully.
You put we used to put like dig the tar out the street and like pack it in there.
Yeah, but you need fresh tar, but you could just melt some candle wax. So you could just melt some candle wax, you know, playing with matches. What kids don't. You play with them, you know, you melt the candle wax into the top, and you know, and if you had a real good one, you kept it. And you know, we had the tournaments whereas if you lost, they could take your top. They could take it. So
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
so it was, you know what I mean. So I mean, it was real on the battlefield for that because they could take your top.
Yo, I'm looking at my comments. Brother Suede 419. He's been saying a couple things. He said he made slingshots out of hangers, but the thing that got me, and I'm sure we all did this, he said he made nunchucks out of his mom's broom.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell
Come
you
on.
about my cousin Kiana. My brother he made some nunchucks, right?
Mhm.
And he even got the electrical tape, so he taped it so he had the better grip.
Mhm.
I was a kid, young kid, and she was younger than me. She picked up that thing and went boom in it.
Mm.
I like to throw her down the street, boy. She puts me over top of the head. Like, I think
Yeah.
I was crying. I was like, yo.
I'll tell you, speaking of this, I'll tell you what I made. I used to read like the Daredevil comics. And you know, like Daredevil has the billy club that he could throw. So I would take the broom handle, cut off the top and the bottom, right? And then take a rubber ball like the jack ball, chop that in half, then put the two halves of the rubber balls on the end of the
Rubber
broomstick.
balls.
Yeah. All right. Easy.
Hold the juice. Hold the
Right.
juice.
All right. Okay.
Pause.
So I take the two rubber balls, and the two.
You might want to. You might just want to start saying all B RB because where
the
we at,
half.
right?
I cut the joint in half and tape the to the two ends so that you could throw the stick down and it would bounce and everything like that. So I could
Right.
make like the Daredevil Billy Club. That's all I wanted to say. You know.
So
Jules from Liverpool said that they call Scully stick in the mud.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
shout out to my homegirl Chick with Beats.
Yeah.
She's in the house.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Everybody on the comments, shout some of the games y'all played. Shout them out. We're brief, you know. Shout them out. What games did y'all
Vista in the
play?
house.
See, he said Jules also said a game called Conkers, but I never this sounds like
Everybody
something from I don't know what this is. And I don't know kick the can either. All I know is you step on the soda can and it gets like stuck to your foot and then you walk around like annoying the neighborhood.
We just did that
grandma
for fun.
like making noise in the street. Yeah, that's what I remember about cans. We didn't. And cans of food. I don't remember even seeing this on the street.
No, not where I live.
Yeah. So, we have to talk about this this other game. I'm sure no one, maybe adults play this game. Oh, no, Hollis, strike that.
Oh, the juice.
It was
No.
called.
No,
Oh, the juice.
no.
No,
Let's get it 20. Let's get it 20. Math stretch to a full. Nope.
I
nope,
think
no adults.
this. Well, hold on. You'll understand why I said that, but it is stricken from the record. But you'll understand why I said this. Hold on. Conkers is a horse chestnut conker threading a string, and you smash your opponent's conkers. Google conkers. Okay, hold on. Let me
That
see.
sound like Risk.
I'm up here right now. Google
It
conkers.
sounds like Stratego.
Conkers game. Let me see.
You sunk my
circles now.
battleship.
There we go.
Let me see.
I ain't never.
Go ahead to the game. Go ahead.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
I gotta be careful. I don't know if I can. I see the game, but I see kids playing it, and I don't know if we can show kids. I don't know if we can actually show children.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Just to be safe, don't even do it.
Put you on that list.
Yeah,
We don't. It's a lot of lists going around, and I don't want to be on nobody's list right now. Nope.
Be on that list.
Yeah. On a serious note, we had this other game called Catch a Girl, and the rest of it had various names. In my neighborhood, it was Catch a Girl, Freak a Girl, Catch a Girl, Kiss a Girl, I guess.
Catch a girl, get it, girls.
Get a
Catch a girl, get a girl. That's what we call it.
Yeah. I don't even know if this was actually a game, but like, was there any real?
There weren't. I don't think there were any real rules to it. It was dark. It was it was people out there. There was, the girls had just got finished jumping rope. You know what I mean? They had just got finished playing double dutch. And somebody said, you know what? Let's play catch a girl, get a girl. And then the girl was scared.
Yeah.
So, and that's pretty much the game. I mean, I'll leave it to everybody else what happened after that.
Yeah.
As far as the things that, but it was nothing. There was nothing, wasn't nothing. I mean, we were 12. We were 9, 10, and what do we know?
I'll go to jail.
Yeah.
No. I'm not saying anything.
Y'all go to jail.
And
Yeah. But I would say,
but it was a game we played. It was a game we played.
It was
so,
a game
I mean,
we played. And
anybody out there who watching this, if you around our age, you played it.
Yes.
Girl or guy, you played it.
Yeah. But this game should be retired. This game should.
I don't think I don't think you can even mention it now. I'm a little upset that I said the name of it because now it's a record of me actually saying it. So I'm a little wary about that. But I think that game has been officially retired. And I think if you see anybody playing that game now, there's phone calls, there's there's meetings and stuff like that.
You're going to jail.
Because,
but did you have this game in Jersey?
I'm not answering that.
All right, there is a statute of limitations on that.
Yes.
There is a statute of limitations on that.
Yes.
If you knew the stuff I used to do when I was a
Okay. All right.
See, okay.
Suede 419 said in Ohio it was called Hide and Go Get It, which heard that.
See?
Ooh,
Everybody played it.
yo, salute. Dig, find, listen, sample, chop, repeat. My man Jake Dankworth. I got to do my commercials.
Yeah. Dope.
Pay them bills. Pay the bills.
He sent me this,
Yeah.
and he also this hat.
Nice.
You see
Oh,
that?
okay, kinda.
Yeah. So,
What's that movie again?
what movie?
That artwork is from?
Oh, what? Fantastic. It's not. It's a Fantastic Voyage or not?
Fantastic.
It's something. I don't. Hold on.
Hold on. Now, I'm sure everybody played Ding Dong Dixie. I'm sure that, I mean, that you know, you can't play that. That's another game you can't play now, but we played it.
Somebody read it in the comments.
Caster Freak. Yes. It is probably a British game because I don't think we had trees that had conkers growing like not in the urban areas, we didn't have those kind of trees, I don't think, to get those things. So
And go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say salute. We also got my man Finster Bundy. Finster, I got you tomorrow. Been a slow rolling, but I got you. You know what I'm talking about. I got you tomorrow. Take it away, Chuck.
You know, if you remember being called a base sticker and how that hurt, being called a base sticker.
Base sticker.
And it was always somebody who, you know, it was somebody off on the side, somebody saying, because, you know, it was always that one person that played hide and go seek or whatever, who didn't want to chase after nobody. And they would just stand there and wait for somebody to come try to tag the home base.
Yeah.
So they could get them. And it was always a base sticker. So, you know,
yes.
And you felt some kind of way. I'm not no base sticker. I'm gonna go, you know, I'm not no base sticker. And then as soon as you walked away, all 10 people came and tagged the base.
Ain't no base
So
sticker.
you fell for the bait. They called you base sticker and you went out. And then everybody came and tagged. So you was it for the next round. You know, you get bid for the next round again.
There was a game called Running Bases though, right? Am I tripping?
I remember Run Out where it was two guys with the baseball, and you know, and it'd be all us little kids running back and forth base to base. And tag you. I remember Run Out.
Right. Yeah, I think we call it Running Bases.
I got one. I still got a video with this. I want to know if y'all played this. Y'all ever play knock hockey?
Like
hockey.
Like this one.
I'm gonna show you the video. Then we'll talk about it afterwards.
Oh, watch out now. Oh, almost. Yes, 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. Anywhere on his side. 1-1. 1-1. Good angle.
No, I've never played that.
I never saw this before.
Okay, let me tell you about this. So we used to have this park called Maple Dawson Park. Like in the summer times, you would have these parks, and every part of the town had like a park. And so you would go to a certain park. Like, you know, this is for the kids on this side of town. This is for these kids, whatever.
Mm.
So there would always be these knock hockey boards. There's only a couple of them. So you wanted to always be there early so you could get the knock hockey board.
Mm.
Now, if I don't know if you saw the stick, we used to have we had like wooden ones.
Mm-hmm.
But you see how it's curved? There were people that were so smooth. They would put it inside and they could and flick it. Like, you know how they do like highlight. Yo, there were people that were mad nice with it. Like, like they would be at the back and just swing it and it would go and they get instant goals. But
how come I didn't see no defense though?
Yeah, what was the, you know, you couldn't block them?
No, it's like no. It's like you get so many moves and the next person goes. It's no.
Oh, okay.
See,
it's just like
See, the thing is I would see somehow the game would become hitting each other with the hockey stick. That part would have been the actual game would have lasted about 2 minutes, and then it would have been more fun. Like, yo, can I put your eye out? Who can put
See?
your eye out first?
We were playing at the park. If you acted up, you couldn't come to the park for the rest of the summer. So you would
See.
listen. You'll be at the park, and then the Mr. Softy or the ice cream van. You don't want to mess up your whole summer. You don't want to mess up your summer. That's when a Mr. Softy ice cream cone was like, I don't even know, it was 50 cents. That's when the ices, like Italian ice with the yellow, was like 25 cents.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
That's when you got the cone with the jimmies. You had to get the jimmies on it. Yeah. It wasn't ice cream cone if you didn't have jimmies.
Chuck, I'm glad you said Jimmy's. I always have this. I have this back and forth with. I don't know if you got people up North Jersey. Now, I say, obviously, we're down here, Jersey, Philly. We say Jimmy's. Up there, they laugh at me. It's Sprinkles. I'm like, no, it's Jimmy's. It's Jimmy's.
First of all, as a kid, what sounds more? Yeah, put some sprinkles on that, man. Put some sprinkles on that cone for me, man. Or put some jimmies on that. Put some jimmies on that, homie.
Yeah.
Now, put some sprinkles on that for me, man.
Yeah.
Put some jimmies on that cone, fam. Which would you rather say? Where we at with it? Where are we at with it?
That's a clip.
Jimmy's on that joint. Okay, yeah.
Yo, put some jimmies on that joint. Right, the Jimmy John. Put some jimmies on that joint.
Yes.
What we doing? Sprinkles.
It don't even
even sound right. It don't sound right. Yeah. I'm giving you some cones with some sprinkles on it. You want something? No. It doesn't roll off your tongue. Jimmy's rolls off the tongue. Put some jimmies on that, man.
What is going on?
Put some sprinkles on that for me, man. No, you tell them North Jersey cats. No, that's not what they on something else with it. We not on that.
Did
Sprinkles.
Did you guys play like Bloody Mary or anything like that?
Yeah, of course.
We had this one game. I don't know if this actually was a game. We just took turns doing it to each other, right? Where they
Which most games were.
Yeah.
They turned doing something to each other.
Yeah.
Hold the
So
truth.
you would stand up against the wall, right? You stand up against the wall, and then everybody will push on your chest as hard as they could.
Some of these games we played, man, I feel some kind of way there.
I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't really a game, but it was just like we wanted to see what was going to happen. And then once you saw someone like fall out of consciousness, like then do me, you know?
Because as a kid, almost dying was cool.
Yeah.
It sounds stupid, but I mean, riding your bike, no helmet, butts up, hold the juice, and crashing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Well, it can't be just me. I'm just saying, almost dying was cool.
Yes.
You almost died right back there. You see Chuck almost died? Yeah. He almost died, and it was cool.
Yeah, man.
Until you stand on your porch, and if you stand on your porch and see Chuck almost died, Chuck's mom would be like, Chuck almost died doing what?
And then nobody knows nothing. Nobody knows. We were just playing.
And
then he just fell out, you know? I distinctly remember like one of my friends, he started having like a little seizure joint. He was like on the
That's awful.
Smoking, and I don't think nobody did nothing. They just waited until he calmed down or whatever. Like, yeah. I don't know.
That's wrong on so many levels now, but as a kid it was cool.
Yeah. It was
losing consciousness as a kid was cool.
Yes.
What's the name passed out around the monkey bars? Let's go look. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or did you jump roofs?
No, Now, I'm not a swimming guy, so I wasn't jumping roofs. We did it. I did do the abandoned house. I did do the abandoned house. Well, see, y'all didn't have that in Jersey, and there were no abandoned houses in Jersey where you were.
No.
You
But in
couldn't
North
jump
Philly,
the roof either because everybody was separated. Like was there? Did you have row houses in the?
Not in my town, no.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, excuse me, in the poorer section of the town. But not where I live. Not where
You
I
know,
live.
I don't know if anyone knows, but Aaron had cable in the 70s, so a lot of these things he doesn't. You know what I mean? So we used to. Huh?
I'm going to show you something to go with this. Keep on talking.
Roof jumping. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
did
had
abandoned house, but I didn't do roof jumping.
Yeah, we did like some people had their little back garages or whatever, and if it was like a little alleyway, you would jump from one roof and to the other and try to go all down go down the block and everything. This was kind of fun. I didn't do this too much because I don't know. I got a little fear of heights where like I lean over to John and I could just feel my everything would just draw up inside my body. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you know this feeling. Like,
can I show you something?
Yes, you can show me something.
Please.
Are you able to show it to me, or you have
Yeah.
to send it to me?
Can you see the screen?
Oh yeah.
It says Morristown, New Jersey, frequently ranked among the best places to live in America, is a highly desirable Philadelphia suburb known for its historic charm, top-tier schools, and strong community spirit. Named the #1 best place to live by Money Magazine in 2005. I just had to.
Of course. Well, in North Philly, it's a little different.
Uh-huh.
You probably never saw an alleyway. Before crack, alleyways was cool. Before crack, hanging out, running alleyways. That was that was cool.
Listen, when I visited my cousins in Camden, yes, I saw the alleyway.
Okay. Well, Camden's just North Philly Part 2. So I mean, really, it's just North Philly Part 2. Yeah. Anybody live in Camden, you know what it is. Anybody that lives in, I'm not trying to say nothing out of turn. It was North Philly Part 2.
It's crazy. I had never. I mean, I had been to North Philly, but I hadn't been to North Philly. And I don't know. One of the dudes we went to school with, he was like Cuban or something, and or something, and he knew about some place to get paella or whatever. I had never had it before, and we went to North Philly to get it. And I remember seeing like people had chickens in the front yard, and then it was like a car upside down on fire that we drove by. I was like, yo, this is North Philly. I didn't, I was like, wow. I've been living my whole life. I ain't really see this,
I moved from West Philly to North Philly, and it was a complete culture shock as far as, like I said, I tell you guys all the time, I didn't see Puerto Rican people before I lived in North Philly. There were no Puerto Rican people. I'm sure but there were no Puerto Rican people in West Philly when I lived there. So when we moved to North Philly, and North Philly, there are sections. There's when you get between like 7th from Spring Garden to maybe Erie, Allegheny, down the Front Street, that's like little Puerto Rico. I mean, Menudo was big in that area. Just to say that Menudo ruled that area. Mm-hmm. So that's where we moved. I moved from 57th and Market down to 7th and Fairmount. So it was completely different. So, and like I said, the games we played, abandoned house, alleyways, all of these things, and people that's watching, all this was the time before crack, because a lot of these games we couldn't play once kids couldn't play once crack came out. Once crack was introduced, you couldn't play a lot of these games. Hide and seek at night was not something you could really do with that.
What you doing in the abandoned building though?
we would just we would run through them.
Uh-huh.
We would run, and if somebody fell into the basement, they lost. You know, the
Yeah.
floor. If you stepped on a rusty nail or something, has another game. It's
Yeah.
just abandoned. There's an abandoned building on 8th Street. Let's run through this. It's an abandoned. let's just run
Now
through
they
this.
will call it. Now they will call it urban exploration.
Well, especially what's now, it's no hardly any abandoned building. It's all being gentrified now.
Yeah, man. So, Josh Holiday said North is crazy. Yeah, Josh is from Philly.
Yeah, it was an experience. It was an experience, but I wouldn't trade it. North Philly doesn't, it's just North Philly. There were sections like where Aaron would have been from West Oak Lane. He'd have been from Mount Airy. That's that area, West Oak. The Aaron people.
Speaking of which, actually, why do they call it a suburb of Philadelphia?
It's in another state.
That joint you just read says suburb of Philadelphia.
Yeah, but okay. Do you remember? So what did they call it? The Delaware Valley,
Tri-state.
So, but even I remember seeing I watched an old commercial for Channel 6 News, and it would show all the different towns. You'd see like Cherry Hill pop up, like that's Jersey, but it seems like all the people who lived in, maybe if you got some money. You moved from Philly, you moved from the city, you went to Jersey. So, supposedly we're supposed to like all the Philly teams. I don't, but
okay. My earliest recollection of going into Jersey was the parents driving across the bridge to go to the State Store.
Oh yeah.
I've never been to a drive-in.
Explain that to people.
The State Store? Now I was like a little kid. I kind of only my understanding is you go across the bridge and the State Store was like a liquor store, right?
Well, it was just a liquor store. You had State Store. We had liquor store.
Well, no, we called it the State Store.
Right, I'm saying we could call it a liquor store. You call it.
Okay.
Yeah, we call it State Stores. Yeah.
What was the reason of going across this bridge?
I'll tell you. So there were like blue laws. So
okay.
In Pennsylvania, on Sundays you couldn't buy, because you had beer store, then you had liquor. It was different. It was like two separate things. Where in Jersey you just go to a liquor store, but on Sunday you guys couldn't buy it in Pennsylvania, so they would come take
across the bridge
to Jersey. But here's the thing. If you were coming across the bridge, like some people put in their trunk, because if they catch you,
it's illegal. You get a ticket.
Yeah.
And well, they had, they would have like them Smokey the Bear traps where the cops would watch you go into the the liquor store, load up your car, and right before you got on the Ben Franklin Bridge, they would pull you over. Right before you got on the Ben Franklin Bridge.
James got caught in the, I think, early 2000s or whenever they, like late 90s or early 2000s. I remember James, he got caught. I think late 90s. Yeah.
They wasn't play, well, Jersey, they want that money. They want they want it, I got a ticket without a seatbelt on, and I swear he saw me right when I was reaching for it. I was like, yeah, pull that over, pimpin'. Go ahead, stop.
It was weird. You could go, the liquor was cheaper in Jersey, and the gas was
definitely cheaper.
And the gas was cheaper.
Yeah. Okay. See, those are adult games.
Adult games.
Those are games our parents played. Those are the let's go get liquor from Jersey. That's an adult game right there.
Yes.
Well, listen, fellas, I'm just saying we're coming up on about an hour. Just letting you know.
Yeah, well, we can wind it down. I think we covered all the games we wanted to cover, unless anyone.
No,
I
I
don't
think.
know.
I
I
mean,
can't think of any. All the rest, I think, was like this Mother May I and
you know, Simon Says, and
yeah.
high water, low water. You know, those are the. You know,
I mean,
we
could
wanted
you
to
even
mention
get
the
hurt
game.
with this? Was there any
No,
stakes?
you're
No.
right. So we didn't. We wanted to go with the games where you could get hurt. You know, where you
Yeah.
could you could slam a ball against a short person like Gary Coleman. You know,
Yeah.
you could you wanted to hurt people playing games, and it was all fun and games.
Right.
And you never told your parent. You never told your parent.
No.
You come in with a busted lip from a rock fight. What happened? I was playing.
Because you can't go
Ju-
back out. You done.
Jules. Jules, first of all, I didn't know you were a young lady. She said us girls used to whoop the lads. By the way, whoop them at what? What games?
Whoop the lad.
What
I love the
games?
word lads. On a side note, I love the word lads.
Yeah.
I just love it when they say you lads or you lot. You know, it's just
Yeah,
more like lads.
wasn't that I think that was in the response to whoop that trick, right? There was a no. Wasn't that the answer record like Roxanne Shante something? No.
Whoop that trick.
Whoop the lads. That
Yo.
was that was Cockney.
See,
Okay, Jules.
on my page, Yo RNC Snaps said red light, green light was the only street game I played. He said we got in television in '70 and it was a wrap.
Oh, well, that's coming up. These games, but I'm all respect to television, but when Coleco came out, it was over.
Yeah.
I mean, when Coleco came out, it was over.
I will say this. In television was a step up from Atari because it had the
Well, that
voice
wasn't
that
hard. Do you remember the graphics for Atari? I mean, it was the
No, no,
2600.
But the thing is, I remember we used to play baseball and be like, "You're right." Like even
Well, you remember the basketball for Atari? It was just those poles, and you just stand there like that, and everybody was like this. You know, that was it.
Yo, let me.
That's how
say
you
this.
dribble.
Let me say.
You know what I mean? You move back and forth, and you
Yo.
dribble fast.
Yo, me and my brother, I forget how old we were, and my brother's 3 years older than us. This dude, we was in grade school. This dude must have been in high school. He used to come to our crib to play us in basketball. Ain't nothing happened. Like it's not one of them stories.
Okay.
I'm like,
All
Okay,
the
Dudley.
juice, all the juice.
But
The
he
bicycle
was
man.
But I'm like,
I ain't mean to throw him off. My boy.
I'm like, this dude is too old to be coming over here to be playing Atari basketball.
Because y'all had it, he didn't.
Yeah, come on, bro.
No, he did have it. That's why he was
Oh.
nice with it.
He was just trying to stun on y'all. He was just like,
He
okay.
So he would
started
come
to
in
play-
and just come over and take over.
He learned the spot. You could he would come out a little bit far from the basket and throw the ball up, and it would go up, boom, and then it would hop in. He did a double hopper.
See? Did y'all have Pong?
Oh,
Pong, everybody. Yeah,
That
the
was
Pong
that's
came
my-
with it was just
that's my
you
first
had those
system.
2 sticks, and you could just plug it into the back of the TV. That's all you really had to do with Pong. There's no cartridge or nothing. You just plugged it in.
This is how far back I had Pong. Because my father passed away when I was 5.
Okay.
We had Pong, and my father was still because he bought it. So we had Pong way back.
Yeah.
With the
See that? See,
and it was on the same
I got it much later than obviously Aaron got it. Along with the cable, along with MTV, along with BET and all of that.
Hey Chuck, I think we got it the day it came out. I think
You probably had
Aaron,
advanced,
Ultra Mag, ladies and gentlemen, Ultra Mag.
Yeah, the
I think we
advanced.
got it the same day it came out. I think.
So you had the Betamax to the VCR, then y'all went Laserdisc and really stunned on them, didn't you? You went Laserdisc on them, didn't you? Because only a certain people had that went Laserdisc on them.
I had the home projector.
Of course. Yeah.
with the built-in screen.
With all the lights, yeah, all the lights.
Yeah, like what you
Nice.
had in school. I had that at that. We had a movie room.
I had a bedroom.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a bedroom with a black and white in it. Okay, black and white, and a good pair of pliers. Just after that TV, a good pair of pliers.
Oh man, yeah. You
I want to thank everybody. Before I want to thank everybody for coming out. Everybody that watched on my page, on Hollis' page, on Ultra page. If you like us, come back. We try to do this. You know, some shows. Sometimes we'll do live, sometimes record it, but just come through, check us out. We're just having some fun. You won't. We're not. There's no hot takes here. No verses here. Nobody's mad. So you know. And we let everybody finish. When someone talks, we let them finish. And, you know, we don't cut off people when they're talking. So it's a different vibe here.
We hold the juice.
Yes.
Hold the juice.
We do hold the juice. Oh, no, go ahead, Aaron.
Oh, no, I got nothing.
No, okay, so we wrapping it up. Jules, she rapping Ireland.
Jules, I want to holler. You on what's she on YouTube? She on your YouTube page or whatever?
No, she's on Instagram. It's Jules_Ready.
So listen.
All right, Jules, I'm gonna look for you. I'm at Keep It Old School. Holla at me.
So
Jules, I want to talk to you about somebody. I want to talk to you about the lads.
And tell her to go follow the Instagram YouTube page.
Yes, Jules.
YouTube page. Everybody come through to check the YouTube page out, please.
Yes, if you know, we're just three young lads trying to build up a new channel. Oh, she says she has already. Okay, you follow the YouTube channel or the Instagram? Did you subscribe to the YouTube channel or follow the Instagram page?
Subscribe to everybody. Check everything off. Check everything. If you Facebook, if you on Facebook, I'm Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of it. Check it out.
That's the YouTube channel. I'm putting it in there. I put it in here, and I put the. I tried to get the Instagram page, but it won't. It's like telling me it doesn't exist or something for some reason.
No, we got somebody popped up over there. Oh, no,
I don't know why it's not showing up, guys.
What's her name?
Jules.
I'm gonna ask you after. I'm gonna forget it.
OOLS.
Okay, she followed us there, but she followed us on the Instagram page. But go follow the YouTube page because it's the full video of.
Yes.
You'll find all the content there. We're gonna follow you back, Jules.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna follow you back. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for checking us out.
She said she's on private. Okay. I see how you do it.
The lads here appreciate it. The lads here appreciate it.
She accepted it.
Okay. How come? Hold on. I'm trying to put okay, there it is.
Where's Jules?
That's why, because I had the wrong.
She's in Ireland. Is Jules in Ireland?
No, she says she's from Ireland, but she's in Liverpool.
Okay.
I'm an honorary Scotsman myself.
Yeah. What's that make you, a duke? What do they give you, sir? What do they call you, Sir Ultramag? How's it work?
I got knighted as Sir Ultramag.
Yeah. Okay.
See, not only was he doing things before most of us, he's a knight. So you know,
I
think cable 20 years before everybody had it. You know,
cable in the 70s. When you got cable in the 70s.
You know when they put your name up and it's like BKE or something in front of, like, you know, I'm a noble name.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
So he can't be a lad if you're a knight. I don't think you can be a lad if you're a knight. Jules, can he be a lad if he's a knight? Can he?
You lads.
Yes. Two lads and a lord. I think you're a lord, right?
Oh, see, the Lord. It's, you know,
Lord of Edinburgh in Scotland.
Yeah, something like that. Right. Okay. I'm just a kid from West Philly, so I don't you know. All right.
Lord of Edinburgh.
Sir got a lot.
Sir got a lot.
Sir got a lot. Sir had it all. Sir had it all.
Sir got a lot. I love that.
Remember that commercial? How do you think I got so rich?
Aaron was walking around.
This is a real live person, y'all. Aaron actually pulled up to the next somebody and asked them if they had Grey Poupon in real life. He did it. He did it. If you ever want to meet somebody who said, "Pardon me, do you have any group?" Yeah. He didn't call it jelly. He called it Polana all fruit.
Whoa, okay.
Polana all fruit. Please don't call it jelly.
Nice.
But don't call it jelly.
Really. Speaking of which, I was just thinking about playing ColecoVision. Did you have ColecoVision in your dorm room, right?
Who, me?
No, ColecoVision. No, you had Sega. No, what did you have?
At Genesis.
Sega Genesis. And I was playing Mortal Kombat in your room, and I was always Sonya.
So
I remember this. Yeah, I do remember this. Okay. All right, good people.
Let them know what time it is where you are, Howard. Tell them know what time it is. Show your commitment. Tell them what time it is where you are.
It is 1:17 in the morning over here in Berlin. And so now people want to start coming in. Hey, Chris.
Go watch the replay.
Yeah.
Come through next week. Come through next week.
Yes.
Go watch the replay. And go watch the other video. Go watch the
Yes.
And subscribe. And subscribe.
It's actually pretty funny. We had a good time talking to Marco Ziedelman. You said it real good, by the way. You said it.
Ziedelman.
Yeah.
I used to go to Germany as a lad.
Okay, player.
Yeah.
Okay, player. I forgot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
They sound like Schultz from Hogan's Heroes now. I don't know. They sound like Schultz from Hogan's Heroes. Say, I see nothing. Say it. I see nothing.
Wasser mit Gas. Trinke eine Glas.
Wasser mit Gas. Okay.
I can sprechen.
I don't know.
Ciao, Jules.
I can sprechen.
Sprechen.
Man, you guys, what is going on? I've been like all sneezy. Okay. All right, kids. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. The link is in the chat. Follow it, subscribe on YouTube, and watch the videos. And we will see you soon. Probably around the same time. Well,
next week.
Maybe next week or the week after next, but we'll definitely have a new video for you. So check us out. All right.
All righty.